Another happy hour hang, you guys. How are we feeling? How are we doing? Don't mind me. We're doing this live from my room today because I feel like I talked about this either on a members live or a TikTok live, one of the lives. I was telling you guys how I am needing to cleanse my space, and I am a bad cleanser, and Mama Hill is the best cleanser. So she is here currently helping me do some much needed cleansing, cleaning out things in the kitchen. We're gonna do my closet after this, which I'm not looking forward to. I really hate cleaning out my closet, but that's why Mama Hill will be here to basically force me to do it. So hello everyone, welcome. I see everyone in the chat is already going off. We have Maria, we have Macy, George is here, Patty, Song of the Fierce, Nessa, Destiny as well, Alaya, Victoria, Vicky's here too. Hello, George and Vicky. We love it. Couple who tease together, stay together. LaCarm is here. Vanessa. Let's see. Crimson Rose, Nona, Jelena, Miss Jackie X, Carol, Destiny, Gigi got her notification. Betty is here. Deborah, Tamara, Christina, Tabitha. Hello. Hi, Joy. You guys, how is everyone doing? I love it. Biddy said, just ditched what I was watching for the tea. I appreciate you. Epic Turtle said, after watching today, I hope everyone in the House of Hill has a great day. Epic Turtle, thank you for checking in. Thank you for saying hi. I cannot wait for you to after watch because we have some really fantastic tea to get into. Also, Cass is here as well. Hello. Autumn, Dave. I love when you guys are here multitasking at the same time. You know I appreciate the multitask. I live, laugh, love the multitask. Also, Aaliyah, hi, hello from Pakistan. It's 3 a.m. right now, but watching your live. Hi to all of our International House of Hill members who are waking up early, staying up late, staying up till 3 a.m. to watch this tea. I appreciate you. I also feel so special that our House of Hill is, international. It makes me feel so freaking cool. Also, hello to everyone who is after watching with Epic Turtle. Our after watchers are such an important part of these happy hour hangs. We could not keep them going without our after watchers. So hello to everybody who is after watching as well. I just love seeing the chat go off, you guys. Nothing makes me happier than seeing you guys. Hi, Jessica. Check in with one another. Say hello. For everyone who was just in my TikTok live, you guys, I kept saying the wrong time. I was like, oh, I'm going live over on YouTube in 40 minutes, 30 minutes. You guys, for some reason, my laptop computer is delayed. The time is off. So even right now, it's saying 3:22, even though it is obviously not 3:22. And it's totally throwing me off, and it freaked me out. Thank goodness I stopped talking on TikTok when I did. I was my timing was off. I literally signed off. I was looking at my phone. I was like, happy hour hang starts in 4 minutes, not 20. I don't know what the heck I was thinking. I don't know what was going on. But thankfully, we made it. You know what I mean? Yami Lex said, I passed my certification and job test, Madison. Yami Lex. That is absolutely amazing. Congratulations. I am so happy that you are here celebrating with us. That is amazing, Yami Lex. You should feel so freaking accomplished. I'm so proud of you. I knew you were going to pass, but now I'm loving to hear the confirmation. That is amazing. Jelena, my tech queen. I saw Jelena said, Madison, it's an old Apple update. I've done this beta version and people had similar issues. Jelena, my tech queen. I probably need to update my computer. Thank you for that, because I truly was spiraling before this. So thank you. Thank you. Betty said, don't know how long I'll be able to be here today due to some pending stuff. Betty, whatever you got to do, Betty, we're always here for you. We're always here no matter what. Travis is here as well. Hello, it's me. I was wondering if after all these years you'd like me to go over everything, just having my Adele moment. Travis, I love it. I live for an Adele moment. LB is here. Snaps, Jessica. I love it. Miss Heather is here as well. Crimson Rose said, is that why my iPhone just shut off on its own a little bit ago? Jelena, SOS, you're now the tech House of Hill expert. No pressure. Jelena is our tech expert and Miss Jackie X is our astrology expert. So we got experts here, you guys. We have experts in the House of Hill in addition to just, fan members. We have experts in the fields, okay? And I'm living for every second of it. Also, thank you guys, Tabitha, and I saw a couple other people compliment the yellow. Thank you guys. You know yellow is one of my faves. I feel like yellow, blue, pink, those are like the only colors I wear. And then you guys know other than that, it's like black and cream. You know what I mean? But we love the basics. We live for the basics. Gma Sarah is here. I'm getting chores done and you make it so much brighter. I'm so happy you get to watch this while you do chores. Nothing better. Adriana, yay, I get to catch it live on a long drive home from work. I'm typically an after watcher. Adriana, I love when our after watchers get to tune in live. I live for it because I always want to make sure I'm able to say hello to you and thank you for after watching and watching whenever you can. Let's see. Zachary said, so a pastel girl? Basically. Yes, basically, Zachary. That's the simple way to say it for sure. Robert's watching from work as well. Jules is here. Congrats, Bailey. I missed Bailey's Bailey said, hey, Madison, my first live since I had my Taurus baby girl. Sasha? Source? Okay, correct me on the pronunciation. Love the House of Hill and baby girl is loving it. Bailey, congratulations. I am so happy that we have another House of Hill baby in the chat and in the fam. And also a Taurus. You know she's going to be iconic. Hello, she's a Taurus. Also get ready. We are a little stubborn, but we have amazing taste in food, amazing taste in things. We love a treat yourself attitude. And I am so excited for you, Bailey. I hope you both are watching and enjoying the tea. That makes my heart so happy. I'm also loving the congratulations in the chat as well. Also, Alice, after watcher, finally here. Alice, hello, you know. I want to make sure I say hi to all the after watchers who get to watch live. Amy is here as well. Hello, Amy. I didn't get to tell you hello, and I wanted to make sure I said hello. Tamara's watching in Walmart while listening. We love the multitasking. Love, love, love the multitasking. Sorsha. Okay, Bailey. That's what I thought. But I was like, I know I'm going to butcher it because obviously a famous actress as well. So I love it. An Irish name. I love it. I love it. My sister was actually supposed to have an Irish name as well, which I think Keely Shay kind of still is. So I love it. Congratulations, Bailey. Let's see. Thank you, Lollipop, for the sweet compliment. I really appreciate it. Lisa said, I'm so happy to be here today with you, Maddie. It's a moody Monday. In need of Maddie Sunshine and House of Hill friends. That is exactly why we have these happy hour hangs, you guys. You know, this is our hour and a half to just hang out with one another, relax, and get into the tea. Let's see. Normie is here as well. And then Monica said, hi, Madison. Pray for me while I search for a new apartment. Monica, I am sending you the good apartment vibes. I also possibly am looking for somewhere new too. And it is the thing. So, Monica, if it gives you any peace, you're not in it alone. But I'm sending you all of the good vibes and all of the good energy. We got this, we got this, we got this. Okay, you guys, we have a lot of good tea to get into. I just realized we've been catching up. Angel said, waiting for the Selena tea. And I know. I just realized that I didn't even tell you what we're going to be talking about today, you guys. We're going to be talking about some not so great celebrity things, but some stuff with Zac Efron and Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt's son Pax. They were both in accidents. I want to give you guys an update on that. Cardi B, we're going to talk about Billy Ray and Firerose, you guys. Major divorce update. It is over, but not without some drama. You know what I mean? Also going to talk about Diddy and JLo and Ben Affleck. There's this new theory that possibly the reason why Ben and Jen are done is because of Diddy. So we're going to get into that, you guys. I have a Kylie Jenner and Timothee Chalamet update for you. We're going to get into this Selena Gomez engagement rumor tea. We're going to get into Kanye West once again trying to use not only Taylor Swift for attention and clout, but now also Travis Kelce, her subtle response. And then we're going to end with a little Tavis tea. So we have a lot going on. Yes, I am seeing you guys talk about the storms in Florida as well. Jelena, please be safe. Everybody who is in the line of the storm, take care of yourselves. Be safe. We will be sending you all of the positive vibes and prayers that everything is okay, that the storm, you know, skips over you. All of that stuff. I absolutely hate crazy weather because it's completely out of our control. Angel, you're in Florida too. Please stay safe. Everyone in Florida, please stay safe. Robert, welcome back. I'm so excited for you. Thank you, Robert. I'm so happy that you were able to rejoin the membership. Y'all, Robert has been working so freaking hard to rejoin this membership, and I just want to shout him out for working hard, doing what he needs to do. He is absolutely an icon. So congratulations, Robert. I am so happy to see your name turn green. I know you've been working so hard. So we are sending you so much freaking love. Also, just a reminder, you guys, if you want to join the House of Hill membership, you just go to my channel homepage. Right next to the subscribe button is a join button. You will see that it is $8.99 a month. You get access to our members only live every week on Tuesdays at noon Pacific Standard Time. You get access to an exclusive members only video every single Friday. So if you're a video person and you're like, Madison, I like the lives, but I really want to be watching a video every week, you guys, I release a video for members every single Friday. Alaya, you just go to my channel homepage. Right next to the subscribe button, you'll see the join button. And then you also get access to our House of Hill group chat over on Discord. We have a lot of fun in there. We're always talking tea, having a great time. So if you definitely are thinking about it, I can't recommend it enough. And even if you don't want to take my word for it, I feel like the members will back me up in saying that our membership's really fun. I don't know about any other YouTube memberships, obviously, but I feel like ours are low-key, it's the best. We have a ton of fun, and it's super positive, which I feel like you don't get everywhere online. So just wanted to shout that out. Song of the Fierce, thank you so much. We're moving to the Midwest. What? I have so many questions. I need to know where. I need to know when. Hubs and I are born and raised in California, so it's a change. I looked up what to do for tornadoes. Go to the basement. And Song of the Fierce, you're likely going to have a basement now because every house in the Midwest usually has one. Hubs is finishing up his dissertation, 7 years and packing. Thank you for the amazing positive House of Hill. Song of the Fierce, I am so freaking excited for you. That is amazing. Amazing. Oh, Jelena, I'll be staying here when I move. But I'm just thinking of moving spaces, new place. But Song of the Fierce, that is so exciting. I am so happy you're going to be a Midwesterner. I know it might seem scary going from California to the Midwest, but let me tell you, you are going to love it. Everyone is so sweet. Of course, I'm biased, but I do feel like everyone's sweet. I feel like everyone's going to welcome you with open arms. And again, like Cass said, basements are Midwesterner's best friend. That will be your best friend. And I promise also, too, the positive about tornadoes is you get a warning before they come. So you can just head on to the basement. Like Crimson Rose said, get those snacks and just wait it out. When I was a kid, I honestly, low-key, was not even scared of tornado warnings because we would just get to all go in the basement and be together, and I thought it was kind of fun. Which, weird, but you know, they do look scary, Song of the Fierce, but I promise it will be okay. And if it makes you feel any better, when I came to California, wildfire, well, these things still scare me actually, but you probably aren't scared of fires or earthquakes, and those terrify me. So you'll get used to, you'll get used to the tornado warnings. There's also sirens. Don't be spooked. They test the sirens on the first Wednesday of every month, so you know. Don't be scared. But I am so freaking excited for you. That is amazing. Okay. Also, Dai Diaz, I just saw you say this is your first live since a baby. Hold on. Did I miss that? I think I saw that somewhere. So I just wanted to shout out Dai Diaz also for being, yes, yay, first live since baby Alex, but glad I got to see you on TikTok. Yay, Dai Diaz. Yes, thank you for hanging out on TikTok, and also thank you for coming over here on YouTube as well. Deborah said I lived in Kansas City most of my life. I also got excited about tornado warnings. You know, we all learn. We all learn our things. You know what I mean? Okay. Let's go ahead, you guys, and get into this tea. Kicking things off, talking about Zac Efron. Travis said, what's the best Midwest state for one to move to and live in? I mean, I'm partial to Kansas City, Missouri, but also I feel like Illinois has a lot of good suburbs too, and you're close to Chicago. You know what I mean? Robert, I'm loving it for you. Love, love, love. Okay, Zac Efron, you guys, he is making headlines for thankfully letting everyone know that he's okay after being hospitalized in Spain for a, quote, minor swimming incident. Apparently, Zac Efron got into some sort of accident at his villa. He was hospitalized. Weird. But his reps confirmed that he is okay. He also posted himself working out on his Instagram story saying happy, healthy, and thanks for the well wishes. I wanted to definitely let you guys know that he is okay because this headline is everywhere that Zac Efron was in an accident, so I didn't want to not speak about it at all. If you all see the headlines about Zac Efron, it was a minor swimming accident, and he thankfully is okay. I'm also loving all the Midwest recommendations. Notice that I liked living in Nebraska. Nebraska's fun too because it's a big, if you are near the college town, I feel like there's a lot of fun things happening there. Dave grew up in Indy. Cincinnati isn't bad. I'm loving it. Loving it, loving it. Also, hi Joanne. I'm so happy that you caught a live. And then you guys, I also want to fill you in about Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt's son Pax, their eldest child. He was in an e-bike accident that actually had him end up in the ICU, according to People magazine. He has since been released from the ICU, but it sounds like he might still be in the hospital. A source shared that he has a long road of recovery ahead of him as he suffered from, quote, complex trauma. Meanwhile, you guys, Brad and Angelina are still involved in that freaking lawsuit over the winery. They're still going at it. There was a new report today on People where Brad Pitt's team is saying, you know, Angelina is keeping this going so she can keep saying horrible things about Brad. Angelina's team is saying, no, this is happening because of Brad Pitt and his inability to let this go, and he wants to silence Angelina Jolie. They are just still going back and forth, and I think for me, I just don't know how they're able to do that when this serious situation is going on. But it's a good thing that Pax is out of the ICU. Hopefully everything ends up okay. Sending him, obviously, you know, prayers, positive vibes, healing vibes. Because that's just so scary. I see a lot of you saying e-bikes are scary. And I agree with you. I just think they go way too fast. And I know that makes me sound like a boring person, but anything like that, I just, it scares me. Those, like, gators, four-wheelers, really the only thing like that that I will willingly ride is a golf cart. I love a golf cart, but anything else, I'm like, oof, it's so scary. You have to be so, so, so careful. Color said there needs to be rules in place. Yeah, those scare me, but I'm glad that he at least is on the road to recovery. That is positive. You know what I mean? And again, like I said, I'm hoping that Angelina and Brad can find peace with one another at some point, because I feel like this is being dragged on way, way, way too much. Way too much. Color said, OMG, I always hear the news in Australia. So many e-bikes and e-scooter accidents in the emergency rooms. Oh, I'm sure. Also, hi, Miss Mika. Hello, I'm so happy you made it. And Jessica said, I love horse riding. That's as far as I'll go. Fair. Redman just said, driving golf carts around Catalina. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. Driving golf carts around Catalina Island is a must for anyone visiting SoCal. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's my speed. We're chilling. Golf carts are a nice, slow, leisurely situation. There's also four wheels. You know what I mean? But you guys also know I'm just not a bikes person. Emily, I'm so happy you made it. Hello. Also, Deborah, yes, thank you for reminding me. If you're here and you've not given this video a thumbs up yet, please go ahead and do so. It will help those who haven't gotten their YouTube notification get it, because YouTube will know, hi, people are watching, engaging, and listening. So please, please, please give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already. Okay, moving on, you guys. Let's get into this Cardi B tea. Oh, Miss Heather, totally okay. I'm so happy you were able to say hi and hang out with us for a little bit. I'm sorry, I did have a long catch up today. But you guys know on Mondays, I just feel like we haven't seen each other in Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 4 days. So our catch-ups are a little long. Miss Heather, but that is totally fine. I just wanted to make sure I said, hey, before you have to head out. New report about Cardi B, you guys, from People Magazine, giving us some insight into Cardi B's decision to file for divorce from Offset. Okay, a source shared that this was, quote, not an easy decision for Cardi, saying, quote, she has 2 kids already, is pregnant, and is also a working mom. She'd love to have a great marriage too, but she needs to end it. This insider noted that those close to Cardi support her decision and that this divorce is a long time coming. The source said Cardi knows exactly what she wants her life to look like, and she's super focused on her work and kids. Once again, you guys, I really do feel like this divorce is predominantly Cardi B's decision. It doesn't sound like Offset was really on the same page when it came to filing for this divorce. In the members only video, there was a story on Friday about Offset subtly reacting to the divorce news. He liked a Neighborhood Talk Instagram post, and the headline on Neighborhood Talk was saying how it was Cardi B's choice. She's the one who wanted this. And I'm like, the fact that Offset liked that headline out of all of the stories that were being put out there gave me the impression that, yes, that was his way of saying, this is Cardi's decision, not my decision. I feel like it's not as amicable as it was initially reported. But they've had a very up and down relationship. I saw Dai Diaz ask, so it's real this time? You guys know they've done this before. Will she actually go through with it this time, Kendra said. They've done this before, so it's hard to know. This time does seem more final. But I feel like with Cardi and Offset, like, do we really know? Miss Jackie X said, damn, at least she knows now and is doing what's hopefully best for her and her kiddos. I hope so too, Miss Jackie X. Crimson Rose said, I mean, she basically is already living a single mother life with that man, so just get rid of him and get with a man who is an actual husband, who is actually husband material in paper and actions. That is, you're not wrong, because obviously we know there's been some infidelity. There's been some, unfaithfulness happening previously. He still claims that the incident that happened most recently was not a sign of any unfaithfulness, of any infidelity, but I do feel like Cardi has been through the ringer with Offset, and I'm sure Offset's been through the ringer with Cardi. I'm sure it goes both ways for them to reach this decision. Sacred Space, I see you talking to everybody, and I didn't get to say hello officially, so I wanted to make sure I said hello. Let's see, Jelena said, this is not the first time, second, or third time we've been through this report, T. So we'll see, you guys. He interested me to start a club, LOL. Color said, I swear every 6 months she calls him out for a divorce, then she says she misses his and wants him back. Each time, sigh, right? I do feel like they kind of go through that. I do feel like it's a weird back and forth situation. Tabitha said, try to trap her with a third. And they're expecting a third baby. I mean, it's just insane. Timna said, I'm glad she's finally choosing herself. That man put her through it. I hope she goes through with it. We'll see. We will see. I don't think I'll be convinced until they actually both sign on the dotted line. You know what I mean? Then I'll be like, okay, this is real. But until it happens, I'm not believing it. You know what I mean? Alicia said, feel bad, but yeah, hope this is for real. No more hooking up with each other. We shall see, you guys. Now, going from one divorce to the other, okay? Yes, Robert, I know. You guys, we have over 200 people. We have 19 people here in the chat. If you're here and haven't given this video a thumbs up yet, please go ahead and do so. Miss Jackie X said, do what's good for your soul, not what's good for your... Miss Jackie X, like, TBH, words to live by. Words to live by. Jelena, I don't know if they have I feel like they do have a prenup. That's something I'll confirm. I feel like they do, but we can double check that. Okay, moving on, like I said, from one divorce to another, you guys. Billy Ray and Firerose, get ready for this. Hi, Wub Dub. You're totally okay. I'm so happy you're here now. Firerose and Billy Ray, you guys. The divorce is final. Hi, Becky. You tuned in at just what a great time. The divorce is final, you guys. It's official. A Tennessee judge confirmed Billy Ray and Firerose are officially donezo. Oh my God, I never thought we'd see the day. Never thought we'd see the day. You guys, both sides confirmed that the divorce is final. And as far as the settlement goes, Vicky says, about time. About damn time. Tabitha said that was quick. It feels like it's been dragging on forever. Also, hi Joy watching from the Philippines. But this did go from contentious to all of a sudden wrapped up really quick. Cass said, thank you, Madison, for your positive light and having such a great community. Hit the like if you haven't yet. Cass, thank you for being such an amazing part of this community. I feel like everyone does not feel the same without Mama Cass in their lives. So thank you for being here, Cass. Thank you for making this such a fun place. And thank you for reminding everyone to give this video a thumbs up. Thank you. So you guys, as far as the divorce settlement goes, Firerose is not getting a lump sum payout. She's not getting one big check at the end of this divorce, kind of like everyone thought it would. Betty, 7 months they were married total. They were married for 7 months. However, she does get credits and royalties to any songs that they worked on together. So I guess that way she can kind of have continuous income. Firerose, however, did legally change her name to Cyrus recently, and she's keeping it. Weird, okay. Which Billy's lawyers are saying proves she was only marrying him for his last name. Billy released a statement through his lawyers saying, quote, this has been absolutely the most crazy, insane scam. It's unfortunate it played out this way. Not only was it a web of lies that put me in physical danger, it was a matter of the heart. Love is blind, that's for sure. Okay. Then Firerose's lawyer released a statement saying, quote, if this went to trial, Firerose and her team would have provided a significant amount of evidence to prove he fabricated a narrative that would benefit his public image. There's no doubt she would have been awarded the divorce, but it was much more important to her that this continuous smear campaign end and the emotional turmoil stop. Y'all, even in the settlement, these two are an absolute damn mess. Like, why did we change our name to Cyrus? Why did we do that? If this man was allegedly doing all of these horrible things to us, why did we go take his last name? Why did we do that? Billy Ray still out here being like, she's a scammer. I got scammed. Love is blind. Like, even that statement is messy. His statement is messy. Her statement is messy. I just am so happy this is over. I am so happy this is over. I honestly could not have continued this. I'm so happy it's done. I was laughing. I saw George say, good, about time that they get it done. Yes. Robert said having a Cyrus reality show would be good. I'd be there with popcorn. Literally same. Tabitha said, yeah, she can keep the name. Crimson Rose said, ew, I mean, changing last names is such a headache. But ew, no Nor Cyrus to remind her of that man. I don't know why she would want to keep it. It's weird to me. It is weird. And then Cass said because she wanted his name, that's why she married him. And that's what he's saying. That's how he's proving, you know, this accusation that it was a scam, that she was using him. Patty says she has a few loose screws. Superstar Bella said, what is up with everybody trying to use the Disney kids for fame? Firerose just wants to say that Miley is her stepdaughter. Eric said, yes. Timna said, I'm glad they're done. I hope I never have to read about those two again. Song of the Fear said, everyone gets scammed out of happiness in this kind of situation. Honestly, true. True. I just feel like I am so happy it's done. Becky said crazy. Becky, I feel the same way. I, once again, want to say, I feel like these are two people who should have never gotten married in the first place. Still don't understand why they did. I don't know who was scamming who. I feel like they both have some screws loose. And I'm just so happy that this is done. Hopefully now we won't get any more leaked audio. We won't get any more allegations. Hopefully we never have to say the name Firerose again. Raise your name if you never want to say Firerose again. Me. I never want to say Firerose again, you guys. I hope that this means It's done. Sacred Space said, with her being half his age, I'm sorry he's dumb for not realizing it was a scam. Superstar Bella said she wants to keep it to try to piggyback off of Miley's fame. Miley worked for it. T, hi cousin. Joanne said, ultra skeevy situation all around. T, I'm loving the hands. I'm glad we are all on the same page. Joy said, come on, Madison, you know it's not over. Joy, that's my fear. That is my fear, Joy. That's my fear. Joy, let's not even manifest that. I'm manifesting it's over. I'm manifesting this is real. But if something happens on Wednesday, just know the biggest one eye roll is coming. The biggest one eye roll is coming. Layla, I love it too. Absolutely love it. Autumn said, Madison, do you remember that show Awkward that used to come on MTV? I'm binge watching it. It was hilarious. Oh, Autumn, I live for an old MTV show binge watch. Abso-freaking-lutely. So I also saw someone else make a joke about it was either Crimson Rose or Miss Jackie X, about the braids in his hair. You guys know I cannot stand the pigtail braids. Oh, there goes colors. Pigtail man has a lot of secrets in that fake hair. I hope Billy Ray and his pigtail braids go away for a while. Again, I don't know how publicly he's going to come back from all the things that have happened during this divorce. I don't think it's going to be good. So yeah, hopefully we don't hear about Billy or Firerose for a while. You know what I mean? Always and forever, I'm happy you were able to make the live. Georgina said, I predict a podcast interview from her. Haha, it's coming. Okay, Georgina, hear me out. You know what would be crazy savage? I don't know if this would happen. What if Firerose was a guest on Trish and Brandy's podcast? Because you know Trish Cyrus has a podcast now with Brandy. What if Firerose goes on Trish and Brandy's podcast? Now that, I would almost buy into that messiness. Like, I would kind of buy into that just for the time. You know what I mean? That would be a reality show in and of itself. Or on Call Her Daddy. True, Marie, but think of how messy it would be to have her on Tish's podcast. More messy. And here for it. Also, Cass. You know what? Another thing about Cass, she always follows through on her bets. And I love it. Not Jax, but JJ. I love it, Cass. I'm telling you. JJ and Jax know good tea, and I live for it. They know when the best tea is happening, and they know when to act up, and I live for it. Joy said, see, not over. Okay, you guys, if that were to happen, that would be wild. I don't know if she would, but it would be wild. They could bond over how, I guess, much they both hate Billy Ray. If Tish and Firerose did a podcast about Billy Ray and exposing what it's like to be married to him, then he's really going to be done. Because I can't imagine he bounces back from that. I can't imagine. Also, yay, Samified by Sam. I'm happy you made it. Sandra said, it's funny how adults these days act like high schoolers. Oh, T. T, T, T. Okay, you guys. We're going to move on and talk about... So this is going to be like multiple subjects, all talking about JLo and Ben Affleck, okay? So we're going to talk about Suge Knight and then JLo and Ben Affleck. That's because I want to tell you guys about this very interesting JLo and Ben theory that's now being put out there. It goes back to Diddy, and because we've been covering the Diddy situation from the beginning, I know y'all will find this interesting, and I want to hear your thoughts. So, Suge Knight, you guys, went on the most recent episode of his podcast, which he does record from prison. He records this podcast through making phone calls, and somebody records it for him. Okay? But still, on the new episode of his podcast, he proposed an interesting theory that the reason why JLo and Ben Affleck are done is because of Diddy, okay? He thinks that JLo and Ben Affleck are going their separate ways because of something that the feds found during the raid on Diddy's homes. Remember, a few months ago, federal agents and Homeland Security raided Diddy's properties in Beverly Hills and in Miami. They took a lot of videos, a lot of hard drives. I mean, they completely, kind of destroyed the homes and getting all this stuff that they thought was evidence. He claims that when they went to Ray Diddy's homes, they got videos of JLo, quote, doing this and doing that. He went on to say that the fact JLo lied about the nightclub shooting, we all know she says the weapon was not Diddy's, it was somebody else's, even though people have said that's not necessarily the truth. JLo was part of the cover-up. They ruined a man's life. He believes that the feds then went and showed Ben whatever they found and said, we want to show you some things about your wife, and that is why Ben is now done. He thinks Ben feels like JLo brought all of this extra baggage into his life, not only the paparazzi and all of this kind of, you know, wild level of people following his every move, but also maybe some sort of legal situation with this Diddy allegations. And now that's why Ben Affleck wants out. I don't know. Obviously, again, I want to say this man, I saw someone say, who is Suge Knight? He is a rapper. He's been around since the Tupac days. He has been around for a long time. He is behind bars. And I remember, what did I just watch recently that it was like, no one criminal, oh, the Dirty Pop documentary. Remember the nurse who then was also kind of Lou Pearlman's girlfriend, she made a comment saying, nobody lies more than criminals. So we have to remember that, okay? We have to remember that this is obviously coming from somebody who is behind bars. However, he is somebody who still was connected to the situation. And I think it is a wild allegation to say, did the feds find something that was damning towards JLo, and that's why her and Ben are now done? Because he doesn't want any part of that ish? I don't know. That is obviously one allegation. That is obviously one theory. But it did give me pause because the timeline kind of does match up, you know? And also, too, today's update from TMZ, when it comes to JLo and Ben, you guys, new report from TMZ, a source says they are no longer speaking to one another. Which, if you remember, at the beginning of all of these marital issues, they were still showing up to the same place for their kids' sake. They were still talking. Now, allegedly, they are not speaking to one another on the phone. They're not showing up to the same place. All communication between them has halted. And allegedly, these sources who spoke to TMZ are saying their business managers are trying to get their financials settled so that way they can move forward with this alleged divorce. But because they are now refusing to speak to one another, it's causing some issues. So, y'all, what do we think? Cass said he may have known but didn't think this would all come back after 20 years. Now he has his kids to consider also, so he may just want out so he's not dragged into it all. I think it also could be several aspects. You know, it could be maybe a Diddy thing. It could be the paparazzi. It could be, I don't know, you guys, but this theory freaked me out. This theory freaked me out. I don't know. It gave me pause. I can't lie. Leah said, I think he is just over her being obsessed with the limelight still, and he thought they would be more wholesome together and she would not be as obsessed with the public's attention. I remember once they got married, some people said, we give them a year, then boom, they nailed it though. Giovanna said, I think she's just too much for him. She wants to live in the spotlight and he doesn't. So we'll see. You know, I'm hoping that obviously this is a very serious situation. It's a very serious allegation. Also, we know Jen and Ben have been dragging this out. But yeah. And I know a lot of people have been wanting JLo to answer about things that went down with Diddy. People have been wondering, why is JLo silent when all of these women have spoken out against Diddy? Why is she not saying anything? The whole thing is crazy. The whole thing is insane to me, and I feel like it's only going to get worse. It's only going to get messier. I don't know why. I just feel like we're on the road to it being bad. We're on the road to it being bad. I don't know why. I just have this weird pit in my stomach. Bailey said that theory is wild. Hope she isn't involved. That's dark. Hollywood is Holly weird. Can you do an NDA for that? I mean, Cass, this allegedly went down. The stuff with JLo and Diddy allegedly went down like in the 90s. I don't know if any NDA was signed. I don't know if it was just some sort of agreement. I never speak about you. You never speak about me. I do think, for people who call it out and say, why is JLo silent? Why isn't she saying anything? I do think that is weird. I do think that all of these people have spoken out and she has not. And then Samified by Sam said, NDAs can't cover criminal activity, I believe. Yeah. She definitely knows dirt, Tabitha said. I think so too. I think so too. So, just something to keep an eye on, think about. Obviously, once we have any update about JLo and Ben, I'll let you guys know. Chris said Ben knew about JLo's history. He did. He did know about her history. Maybe he didn't know about all of it, but he did know at least about her dating history for sure. Also, hi, Miley. I didn't get to say hello. So, we'll see. But at least we know Jen and Ben not speaking right now. So I think the alleged impending divorce is only going to take even longer. So everyone prepare for that. Okay, let's go ahead and move on and get into this Kylie Jenner and Timothee Chalamet tea, you guys. So it sounds like Timothee Chalamet is considering a small appearance on the Kardashians, according to a new report from Life and Style magazine. You guys, so this insider said, quote, it's taken a lot of effort on Kylie's part to get Timothee to a point he's even willing to discuss going on camera. He's tentatively committed to doing a couple of segments and seeing where it goes. Allegedly, you guys, there's a chance Timothy's appearance will be more paparazzi style, which I think means like it would be Gigi said no, Sam said shut up, which I think means it would be something quick, like a quick transition, them walking into an event together, like not really him sitting down and doing some sort of confessional or even really having a full scene, like something quick. Oh wow, you guys are, I see, not a fan of this at all, Either way, this insider said that Chris is, quote, thrilled and praising Kylie to high heavens. However, you guys, the tea is not everyone is as thrilled as Mama Chris about Timothee Chalamet possibly making an appearance on the Kardashians. The source went on to say, quote, when it comes to Kim, Khloe, and Scott, for them, it's not going over well. They're annoyed that he's just waltzing in, trying to take a piece of the pie after acting so stuck up and above them all. Once again, you guys, the source noted how the family feels Timothee should be more sociable, and they don't see why they should act as though he's some second coming now that he suddenly agreed to grace them with his presence. The source ended their insider info saying, quote, they're ganging up and vowing to make things uncomfortable for him, even if that means pissing Chris and Kylie off. Oh, Cass. I am dying. I'm dying. JJ and Jax, again, they know the good tea. They know the good tea. Let's see. Miss Jackie X said Scott doesn't like it because that's less attention for him. I also, girl, they say it's annoying. I also do think clearly there must be some beef with Kim and Timothee because we have been consistently hearing that she's the one who has the issue with him not bending over backwards to befriend them or get in their good graces. So clearly there is a little saltiness there. I will say I do see them not being a fan of Timothee coming on the show. I do see that. So that's why I wonder if this will actually truly happen. But I feel like if Mama Chris really wants it to happen, then she'll obviously bulldoze over Kim, Khloe, and Scott. But I do, now I've heard it too consistently, I do fully feel like Kim, for some reason, is just not vibing with Timothee. And I agree. Betty said he does not need the Kardashians. Hi, Brittany. I'm so happy you're able to tune in. I don't think Timothee needs the Kardashians at all. I think if he shows up on their show, even in a quick capacity, a paparazzi-like situation, if he does that, that will mean that he is very serious with Kylie. Obviously, we've already been hearing they're more serious than people tend to think. But if that man shows up on the Kardashians reality show, that to me will be like, oh, him and Kylie, they're possibly in it to win it. Because I don't think somebody with a serious acting career like Timothee Chalamet would have his face on the Kardashians for 0.1 second if it wasn't for his relationship. I think the only reason he would do that is for Kylie and because he wants to be in Kris's good graces. Exactly. He'll do it to please Kylie. Literally no other reason, in my opinion, because he doesn't need it. And I also don't think his family or his team would really want him on there unless he puts his foot down and he says, it's for my girlfriend and I'm doing it regardless. So, I don't know. Talsey said Kim doesn't seem to be vibing with anyone. Talsey, honestly, T. Sam said exactly. He's doing it to show Kylie he's really into her for sure. Absolutely. Yes, Miley, thank you for reminding me. If you guys are here and you haven't given this video a thumbs up yet, please, please, please go ahead and do so. We're about to get into the Selena Gomez tea and the Kanye Taylor situation, and then we'll end with a little Tavis tea. So we'll see what happens with Timothee and obviously the Kardashians. Also, I feel like if Kim is caught on camera being rude to Timothée Chalamet, that will not be good for her, in my opinion. I feel like she's already not looking great on camera for coming after Khloe for literally the simplest things. I think if she's seen on camera being rude to Timothée Chalamet, that will be hard for her to come back from. I'm just saying. My 2 cents, my opinion. Something else that we should keep an eye on. Okay. Let's go ahead, you guys, and get into this Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco tea, and then we'll get into Kanye and Taylor, and then a little bit of Tavis. So Selena Gomez, if you guys have been waiting for this engagement rumor, now is the time. If you're here and you haven't already given this video a thumbs up yet, please go ahead and do so. You guys, over the weekend, we got a blind item from Dumois, okay? That claims Selena Gomez, Cass, I'm dying. JJ and Jax are just, they're like, we know Madison. We know this will help Madison. So Cass, I'm dying. A blind item surfaced about Selena and Benny, about them being engaged, and the blind item reads, you guys, put a ring on it, literally. This A-list actress and semi-retired singer got engaged over the weekend to her BF of a year recently, surrounded by friends at their usual beach house hangout. Okay. Obviously, people are inferring that this A-list actress / semi-retired singer, which I'm like, is Selena semi-retired? She is working on music, but whatever. That her and Benny got engaged, okay, recently at their usual beach house hangout. I know, Jelena, I'm with you. I feel like semi-retired is not really Selena, but okay, I get why I guess some shady people would say that. They have been hanging out at the beach a lot, okay? That's where they spent her birthday. They spent 4th of July there. Here's the thing. Chris, normally I'm with you 1,000,000%. You all know I actually rarely even bring blind items up because I typically don't buy into blind items. I feel like you have to tread really lightly with blind items. Sometimes I feel like it's clickbait material. You really have to be cautious. However, when it comes to Selena and Benny, I'm about a 60-40 on this blind item, okay? 60% of me actually does believe it. 40% of me is like, Madison, it's a blind item. Let's slow our roll. The reason why I can possibly see this being a thing is, A, they have been spending a lot of time at that beach house. B, we have been hearing consistently that Selena and Benny, they're friends and family, love them together. They see them going the long haul. They see them as endgame. Selena is happy. She's peaceful. Benny has been very open in interviews saying he talks to Selena about marriage. He talks to Selena about having babies. Selena has been open in interviews that she wants marriage and she wants babies. So it doesn't feel out of the realm of possibility to me. However, this is still a blind item, so I want to proceed with caution. But they have been dating for over a year. They do seem smitten with one another. Again, we know they both want a family. We know they're ready for that next step. They're in their 30s. I don't fully believe it's out of the realm of possibilities, but because it is a blind item, I don't want to get too crazy with it. I'm seeing a lot of, mixed things in the chat. Miley said, I'm 70-30. Autumn said, I'm going to wait till Selena confirms it herself. Fair. Diana said she's moving away from music to concentrate on acting. I think that's why people are now starting to see her focus on the acting versus music, which is why they said that semi-retired thing about the music. Betty said she would have posted about it. Okay, you think she would have posted it. Vicky said, I want to believe it, but I'll wait for a better source. Song of the Fear said, if I were Benny and a woman like Selena was dating me, I would put a ring on it ASAP. Superstar Bella said 70-30 for me. Sacred Space said, I definitely keep her posed and they can take their time being engaged. Robert said, I'll believe it when Selena and Benny confirm it. Jelena's 80%. Samified by Sam taking it with a grain of salt. Cass said, I can see Selena having a surrogate so she doesn't have to stop any of her meds or risk complications. I really hope she is. Okay. I know. I really feel like the possibility is there, but again, not trying to get our hopes up. You know what I mean? And I do also believe Selena will post it. I think Selena will post when she's engaged. But if it just happened this weekend, you guys, you got to give her time. Like, I feel like she'll want to be engaged quietly for a little bit, especially because everybody always has something to say about her relationship with Benny Blanco. Which also I could see her, that's why I could see her not wanting to post it right away. Because she's like, I'm happy, this is perfect, and I don't want to hear any of the internet's nonsense. Because you guys know, people are just ruthless when it comes to Selena and Benny. Sandra said, for a long time I didn't like them together, but now I see that she's happy and like that she found it herself. Do you want her to be with an F? No, we don't want her to be with an F-boy. I agree. You guys know I, at first, was not a huge fan of Selena and Benny. I've now come around. I'm here for it. Absolutely here for it. But I just feel like she will want to keep it to herself for a little bit if it did happen, because everyone is always saying something negative. Even think about what we talked about last week. Last week, somebody posted a video saying this version of Selena would never date Benny Blanco. And she's like, LOL, I was actually depressed back then. So that's crazy that you would even say that. So I just feel like people always have something negative to say. Also, thank you, D-Rox. I did lay out at the pool yesterday. I did. Sacred Space said, guys, side combo, am I the only one who thinks it's strange for... Oh, Hailey Bieber to almost have given birth on Selena's birthday? That would have been crazy. Vicky said, when big news happens over a weekend, sometimes you need a few days before you tell everyone. For sure. So we'll see. Lancaster Lynn said, I hope this is true. Selena deserves to be happy, and Benny makes her happy. I also think that he really does make her happy. I really do think that they are a great couple. So I'm hoping that these two, I'm hoping this ends up being true. And if it doesn't, I still think it could be in their future. Obviously, again, it is a blind item, so we're treading lightly, but I'm just saying, because of how Selena and Benny are with one another, I could see it. But like Robert said, we'll just have to wait and see. Emily said, I married my husband privately, pieces everything. When I finally announced my marriage, it was great. I kind of live for that, Emily. Like, that is a celebrity way to handle something. Surprise! I'm not only engaged, I'm actually married. Iconic. Iconic, iconic, iconic. Okay, you guys, we're going to go ahead and move on and get into this Kanye and Taylor mess. And then we're going to get into a little Taylor and Travis. So, Sugar Ray Nay said they'll announce it after BB Baby is born. Could you imagine? I will say it would be kind of funny if Selena pulled a petty moment and, like, the Biebers were like, we just had our baby. And then Selena was like, I'm engaged. That would be pretty funny. I'm not going to lie. I would low-key kind of support that. You know what I mean? Jessica said, I want Selena to get her fairy tale after the nightmare tea. Absolutely. Kanye and Taylor. Moving on to that. If you guys are here, we almost have 300 people in the chat. If you're here and you haven't given this video a thumbs up yet, please go ahead and do so. You guys, Kanye is trolling for attention again. And he's using Taylor to do it, okay? Desiree, I'm so jealous you just got done with your evening run and you came just in time for the Kanye and Taylor tea. So in Kanye's new track, Lifestyle, that Lil Wayne is also on his new album, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are mentioned, you guys. Lil Wayne is the one who actually says this line, but it's still Kanye's song. And he raps, I twist my Taylor spliffs tight at the end like Travis Kelce. So, it's not necessarily shady. It's not a rude line. Obviously, he said way meaner things about Taylor Swift. It's just the fact that he mentioned Taylor and Travis. To me, you made this girl's life an absolute living hell, okay? You made it very clear you did not have any really positive things to say or feel about her. However, now that you're suffering and your career is suffering, your name is suffering, your reputation is suffering, you are constantly name dropping her. And you also chose to now go ahead and name drop her and Travis Kelce because you knew it would give you attention. You knew people would talk about it. And other than that, really the only press coverage of Kanye's new album that I've seen is the fact that he made a comment about Kim on the album too and like having visitation over FaceTime. That's it. So I think for me, that's where I have the issue. Even though it's not rude, it's not shady, my issue is stop using Taylor for attention. You have been rude to her in the past. You've made her life a living hell. How dare you now try to come and get attention off of her? And I know some people are going to watch this and say, Madison, you're being salty. Kanye's smart. It's smart for him to mention Taylor. He knows this will get people talking. It was really smart for him to throw Travis Kelce in there. He knows that will get the conversations moving. Yes, I understand all of that. Yes, great. Genius PR move to get people talking. But my issue is if they had a good relationship, that would be one thing. They don't. He's been nothing but awful to her. So now you're trying to use her to your benefit? No, that's not how that works. You don't get to be awful to somebody and then use their name for clout. That's not, in my opinion, how things should work around here. Like, I don't know. I'm just not about it. I find it irritating. I see a lot of you are saying that you also are finding it pretty irritating as well, which glad we're on the same page. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan at all. Sandra said, what's up with the supposed Billie Eilish and Charlie XCX beef? So there were some fans thinking that the line at the end of Charlie XCX and Billie Eilish's new collab was attempted shade towards Taylor because Charlie XCX has seemingly shaded Taylor in music before. Billie Eilish, we know, has said negative comments about Taylor. She made the comment about who wants a 3-hour concert? Nobody wants that. I would never do that. She also made the comment about artists releasing multiple vinyl versions and how it's bad for the environment. So Billie and Taylor have, well, again, it's one-sided because Taylor I don't think is paid any mind. But Billie has kind of made comments about Taylor. Charlie XCX made one comment about her in one of her songs, and also she's engaged to a member of the 1975. So them coming up together, them collabing, and there's a line about like, you're wondering what we're texting about. You're not invited to the party. You wish you were invited to the party. Some people were being messy thinking that was Billie and Charlie kind of trying to come after Taylor. I'm hoping that's not what it is, because if it is, I said this in my video, I think that then that's embarrassing because Taylor is not paying attention to Billie or Charlie XCX. And that's like not in a bad way. I'm not saying that in a shady way. I just genuinely don't think Taylor is checking for Billie or checking for Charlie XCX. She's busy. She's on tour. She's got re-records to work on, probably working on new music. I just don't think she's engaged in that sort of drama. And so I'm really hoping that they weren't trying to shade her, because I do think that would be weird. It would be a one-sided beef, and nothing's more embarrassing than a one-sided beef. So I'm hoping that that's just fans being messy, and Billie and Charlie XCX were not trying to do that at all. And I'm hoping that their previous shady comments were just, we can leave them there, leave them in the past. Because again, if that was really their attempt to come at Taylor, I think that's embarrassing. And people were mad at me in the comments of that YouTube short, you guys. People were mad. If you go look, oh my God, it ended up on the side of YouTube where people live, laugh, love Billie and Charlie XCX and not Taylor Swift. People are mad in those comments. You're reaching. Not everything's about Taylor. Charlie XCX and Billie Eilish don't care. They're the cultural moment. And I'm like, well, they do care because they have previously shaded her. I'm not necessarily saying maybe they were going after her in that song, but they both have made negative comments to Taylor in the past. So, and again, she's never reacted. So, still kind of an embarrassing one-sided beef situation, in my opinion. Also, I see a lot of you guys saying that the storm's about to hit wherever you are. Please be careful. Please, 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 please be careful. Wherever you are, please stay safe. Sacred Space said, I feel like Billie's turned into a mean girl in the last year. She kind of changed in that kind of way. I mean, y'all also know I'm salty towards Billie Eilish for how she treated Variety during that whole interview. She accused Variety of trying to out her when that was not the case at all. That interview was done with a near and dear friend of mine, and I feel like Billie was trying to kind of sick her fans on her and get people to come after her when that was, again, not the case. And so, admittedly, I am a little salty towards Billie Eilish for that personal reason. And I just think the comment she made about who wants to see a 3-hour concert was just stupid, because clearly a lot of people want to see a 3-hour concert. And Taylor Swift has made billions of dollars from the Eras tour, so I think her trying to be petty and act like she's too cool for school to be like I would never do a 3-hour concert, nobody wants that anyway, is just, to be frank, a stupid thing to say. And I normally don't speak like that, and I normally wouldn't say something so pointed like that, but it just, frankly, makes no sense. You know what I mean? It's silly. Also, hi, Shabria. I'm happy that you made it. Miss Jackie X said, besides Bad Guy and the Barbie song, I don't know any of Billie's songs, and Charlie, who I don't even know what type of music she makes. She makes Charlie XCX is the whole reason why we have Brat. Like, the Brat Summer is all Charlie XCX. That's, Charlie XCX is having a moment. For the Gen Zers, I would say. Jelena said, logically speaking, though, I see why people would feel that way. Oh, talking about Billie being a mean girl, maybe. Sandra said, oh, Sandra, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that compliment. Thank you. So we shall see, you guys. But that was what people were saying. She's 21, so I give her grace. Jelena, fair. I see that, but yeah, I don't know. I go back and forth on that for sure. Does Billie even? No, she does not. No, she doesn't. And I feel bad, you guys, because one of the girls who I went to Greece with, she like loves Billie Eilish so much, and every time I do a mini pop off, it's always like Billie Eilish is coming for Taylor Swift, and I disagree. Or it's never like positive Billie Eilish, and she always is like, I love her. I'm like, I'm so sorry, but I have to call out what's happening. I can't sit silent and not call it out. So I always think that's so funny about the Billie Eilish stuff. I do like Brat Doll. I did like Brat Dolls growing up, Shabria. Same. But it is definitely interesting how all of these people love to hate Taylor, but they also love to use Taylor for attention. So I think that's where I get irritated, because you guys know I hate when people talk out of both sides of their mouth, and I'm like, you can't have it both ways. You can't hate the player, but also use the players so people talk about you and drum up hype for you. You know what I mean? I also see someone saying, I'm missing your name. Also, hi, Emmy, my Tokyo girly, saying that JoJo. I wanted to point that out because JoJo said Lil Wayne says the line. Yes, Lil Wayne does say the line about Taylor and Travis, but it's still on Kanye's album. One and the same. It's still attached to a Kanye project. And let me be honest, I went to a Lil Wayne concert when I was in high school. All Millie, still on my workout playlist, but that's still messy. Still messy. And I don't like that Lil Wayne gave into those messy tactics. Okay? I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan. Creative line, not shady, what have you, it is still on Kanye's album. People are talking about that line because it's on Vultures too, not because Lil Wayne said it. So it is still being used to drum up hype for Kanye. Kanye and Taylor are in a headline because of that line. You know what I mean? So that's just kind of how I see the situation. But yeah. Michael said anybody who is on top, there's always a target for people that are not. I mean, you guys know, the more your star rises, the more people try to bring it down. That's always, always, always how it is. Noah said Lil Wayne headlined the Kelce Jam. Again, I know Lil Wayne likely meant no ill will. Like I said, the line was not shady. The line was not shady. The line was not mean. Kanye has said way worse things about Taylor in the past, as we all know. It's more so the principle of the situation. Putting her name on the album, putting Travis's name on the album, you know what kind of conversations that is going to drum up. So that's more so what the issue is. It's about the principle, and that's where I find it annoying. Again, I like Lil Wayne, no harm, no foul, you know? Honestly. Like I said, went to the man's concert. No harm, no foul. But I have an issue with the Kanye of it all. That's my problem. Okay. Let's go ahead, move on from that. Thank you also, Legabs. I appreciate it. These are the Kiss and Press lashes. If you're on TikTok, I have them tagged in my TikTok shop. They are the best, and you can apply them yourself. They're like individual little clusters. Absolutely love. Okay, let's go ahead, you guys, and get into this Taylor and Travis tea. We're going to get into the Tavis portion of the happy hour hang. If you are here and you have not given this video a thumbs up yet, please go ahead and do so. Also, if you're here and you don't love Tavis tea, that is absolutely okay. We are going to get into it. Just pinky promise me if you leave that you will be back on Wednesday for our happy hour hang at 3:30 Pacific Standard Time. Also, hi Jen, I'm behind playing catch up. Just wanted to stop and tell the house I feel the family hi, and hope everyone had an amazing day. Madison's the best. Oh, thank you, Jen, I appreciate it. Okay, yeah, Gigi, you woke back up right in time. Okay, you guys, so there is a now viral TikTok going around. A Chiefs fan was at training camp, you guys. And yes, Dave, just in time for TNT and a little training camp tea. So Dave, I know you'll appreciate this. Okay, in a now viral TikTok, you guys, a Chiefs fan at training camp called out for Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce comes up, and God bless him, because he looks tired in the video. You know, he's been working hard all day, but he still comes up, and as Travis approached the man, the guy said, "You took my wife's breath away." Literally, she almost just died because Travis came up to them, and Travis joked saying, quote, "Taylor Swift effect." And people are living for this because even though he is clearly exhausted, he still came up. He had a positive fan interaction. He put a smile on their face. He's smiling. And people are also swooning because, you know, he mentioned Taylor. He's saying his effect is the Taylor Swift effect. Again, we love this man because he loves his lady. Love Travis. Also, you guys, we have over 300 people here, 311. If you're here and you haven't given this video a thumbs up yet, please go ahead and do so. Macy, please be safe. Also, you guys, a little additional Tavis tea. We have a new report from Life and Style magazine. This insider shared that Taylor and Travis are not loving being apart right now because they did get a little codependent during their time together, which I know the word codependent, they're trying to make that sound negative. In my opinion, they just got used to being with one another. You know what I mean? And so obviously they are struggling being apart. And so this source said if their relationship is as solid as they both think it is, it shouldn't be a big deal. I don't think it will be a big deal. Again, it kind of sounds like this source is being a little bit of a hater. Like, they're codependent, and if their relationship's really that strong, then they'll be fine. And it's like, they will be fine. Just you watch. Betty, I agree. Codependent is, they're trying to make that be a negative thing, and I don't think it's negative. I think they just got used to being around one another. And then what did he mean by Taylor Swift effect? I think Taylor Swift effect, he means now more people love him than they did before. Like, it's the Taylor Swift effect. More people love me than before because of Taylor. I think that's what he means by that. Like, now obviously, well, obviously females are attracted to him, but I also think he means that in a way of, you know, it's the Taylor of it all. Like, people like me more because of her. And it's a positive thing for sure, which I thought was pretty funny because, again, this husband's like, my wife literally just almost passed out, and he's like, it's just the Taylor effect. Again, it's not me. It's just because my lady's famous and everybody loves her. So I also think some people were interpreting it as he feels that way about Taylor, like Taylor takes his breath away. Regardless of how you interpret it, positive, they're fine. And again, I know this source is trying to make it sound like it's bad. They're codependent. No, I think they just miss each other. It said that they were freaking out being apart. And I'm like, I think that they are probably struggling, again, because they were together all summer long. But I do think that they will be fine. Like I told you guys, we have to prepare now, especially that football season is happening. People are going to try to paint Taylor and Travis in the worst light, okay? They're going to try to drum up a lot of issues. There's going to be people on the outer circles making little comments that people are going to write reports about. We will discuss and combat them as best as we can, but we just always have to remember that people are going to be coming for them. Again, like we just said, when people are at the top of their game, people always come for you, and they are at the top of the game. Miley said, I'm codependent too. I miss them. Miley, literally me. We're codependent with Taylor and Travis. So you know what? We get it. We get it. We get it. We're codependent and proud. Dare I say we need shirts that say that. Codependent on Tavis and proud. Maybe I need to make merch that says that. Because, yeah, what's wrong? What's wrong with us being codependent? Just saying. Jessica said, is the Morgan Wallen thing true with, that Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce walked out with Morgan Wallen? Unfortunately, Jessica, yes, it is true. But we're trying to look past it. You know, I'm just not a Morgan Wallen fan, so I'm looking past it. My sister and her boyfriend did send that clip to me to be like, Madison, look. And I was like, I wish Travis didn't do that, but it's a little too late. It is what it is. It already happened. But no, unfortunately, that is true. And unfortunately, you guys know I don't love Morgan Wallen. So that was not a great moment for me, but it is what it is. Oh, I meant the threat. Oh, how people were, yes, threatening. Yes, I do believe that was true. Miss Jackie X, Morgan Wallen is a country singer. He's a country singer, but he's just acted a fool in the past, and I can't separate him acting a fool and his music. So for me, I'm not a fan, but a lot of people are. A lot of people are, you know what I mean? Like, oh, absolutely, Jessica. Go off. You know, it is what it is. I just personally don't like Morgan Wallen. Like, I am not a fan. What happened this past weekend, Morgan Wallen was in Kansas City, and Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes and Chris Jones, who is one of our very, very, very good defensive players. Everyone should know Chris Jones. He's also hilarious. Oh my God, Jen. Oh, thank you. We got a new family member. We got a new family member. Jen, after this, don't forget to join the Discord. You'll find the invite link in the members only community tab. I am so happy to have you. Oh, you are going to have so much fun. I promise. But yes, Stone Cold Chris Jones. So they all walked out with him. Patrick, Travis, Chris. They all walked out with Morgan Wallen, and he was wearing a Chiefs jersey. So that's what happened this past weekend. It was a hype moment. Everyone he played at Arrowhead. Everyone was losing their minds. Everyone was living for it. I just personally don't care for Morgan Wallen, so for me it was like, but to each their own. Everyone can make their own decision. You know what I mean? So I love it. Jessica's like, I don't know about any of them. Jessica, that's okay. That is okay. Jen, I am so pumped for you. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. Yeah, it's not like it's of no real significant. It's okay. Like, it's not. It was just a moment that happened in Kansas City, I feel like. Yes, finally added to the fam. Had to. My Casey sis, thanks for the kind welcome. Jen, Kansas City forever. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah, it was just something that happened at the concert for sure. Oh yeah, Shabria, everyone in the chat, if anyone watches House of Dragons, the chat was going off last night, and I love it. Everyone was so respectful of one another. They were like not putting the spoilers out there. I love it. It was fun. Legab said, I'm on your side. You're on. I love that. Is there any other tea that we need to discuss? I saw Maria ask about the Vanderpump Rules tea that's going on. For my Vanderpump Rules people, well, Epic Turtle, when you after watch this, because I know that you are a Bravo person too. So Vanderpump Rules / The Valley, Jax Taylor, who is on there, who's going through a separation with his wife, Brittany Cartwright. Yes, Maria, I heard you. Jax Taylor and Brittany, they're a husband and wife who are separated. Jax recently checked himself into a mental health facility to get inpatient treatment. And when he did that, if you guys remember the Vanderpump Rules controversy that happened last year with Tom Sandoval, Ariana Madix, and Raquel Leviss, the guy who cheated on his girlfriend of 10 years with her best friend, that girl who was the mistress posted on her Instagram a statement to Jax Taylor being like, I hope his stint in a mental health facility is met with more open-mindedness than mine was. Basically making his situation about herself to give herself attention and clout. And Maria, to answer your question, I thought it was absolutely cringeworthy. I cannot believe that she posted that, and I thought it was very embarrassing. And the message was lost. I don't know who her PR team is, but they need to get a handle on it. Kelly said, I'm sorry, Madison. I've been missing out on all your lives. Oh my gosh, my son was hospitalized again. We just celebrated his 6-month birthday. Getting ready for surgery Wednesday. I love you. I'm after watching. Kelly, no apologies necessary. Ever. Please know the House of Hill is with you, behind you 1,000%. Please give your son a hug from us. Squeeze him tight. We are sending you and your family all the love, hugs, and prayers. You know we got you. We got your back. So whatever you need from us, Kelly, we are here. We are here for you. Jasmine said, hello, House of Hill fam. Been here since the beginning. You're on my TV. Hi. But been on the phone calls after phone calls to fix some car issues. Oh, Jasmine, I am so sorry. Oh, there was nothing worse. Nothing frickin' worse. Yes, also we did discuss the Esther. We did discuss the Selena tea. Rewind, watch, get into it. It's some good Selena tea, some good discussions, you guys. On that note, he's listening with me. I love that, Kelly. Sending you so much love. We got you. We got you and your fam. We are here for you. Let's see, Jen. Yes, sending thoughts and prayers. Kelsey, hi guys, jumping on late, I think, but I'm usually an after watcher, so very excited to catch some lives today. Hello, Kelsey. I'm so happy that I was able to say hi to you live before we went ahead and signed off. Patty, I have not heard any confirmation on Justin and Haley having their baby yet, so as soon as we get confirmation, y'all obviously will be the first to know. In the meantime, if you're here and you have not given this video a thumbs up yet, I'm seeing we still have 280 people here, which is amazing. We've almost been live for an hour and 20. You guys, please give this video a thumbs up. Also, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe. Make sure your notification bell is on. Giovanna, please feel better. You guys, also, if you're still here, Pinky promised me that you will show up on Wednesday for our happy hour hang at 3:30 Pacific Standard Time. And on that note, you guys, have a fantastic rest of your evenings. Thank you for being here. Thank you for tuning in. And I will see you all on Wednesday at 3:30 Pacific Standard Time. If you are members, I will see you for tomorrow's Members Only Live at noon Pacific Standard Time. Jen, since you're new, make sure you tune in, set your alarm. Robert, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you. You guys, I will see you all next time. See you on Wednesday, 3:30 Pacific Standard Time. I love you all. Thank you for such an incredible, incredible live. Thank you for also being there for one another in tea and in life. And I will see you all next time. Yes, be safe, you guys, with the storms. Be careful. I'll see you all next time. Bye.